All right, friends, it's Timon, and I'm back again with another educational video. I guess you could call it that, man. It's part 2 on, again, protein synthesis must exceed that breakdown to see that mass on that myofibrillar. So we're going to go over part 2 again, because I think some people just don't understand in the comment section. So I'll go over this one more time, man. So when people say the fastest way to build muscle or build muscle fast, like Jason Blaha and all these other influencers, you want to know how to build muscle fast? It's really simple. This is how muscle is built. Okay, bro? This is how muscle is built. To build muscle hypertrophy, muscle protein synthesis, MPS, must exceed muscle protein breakdown. That is how muscle is built, okay? If the rate of synthesis is higher, the net protein balance becomes positive, leading to what? Muscle growth. Now, I'm going to read these 2 sections here. That's it, because it's really short. Do you understand? You understand what's going on here? The rate of protein synthesis needs to exceed that rate of breakdown for an extended period of time until you decide you don't want to build muscle no more. And then you eat your Cocoa Puffs, slave food diet, whatever it is you're doing there. I don't know what you're doing there. But amino acids and protein is what builds muscle. Slave food diets do not build muscle. It's really simple, all right? It could actually interfere in the muscle building process. Look, oxalates, sulforaphane, and all these toxins, they do not build muscles. And sugar, they don't build muscles, okay, man? And fructose, they don't build muscles. Fructose doesn't build it. These toxins don't build it. These oxalates, they don't build it. None of those things build it, okay? Anyways. So protein, here's an explanation. Protein turnover. Muscle tissue is constantly undergoing a process called protein turnover. We know that, which involves both the breakdown of old proteins and the synthesis of what? Of new proteins. Yes, that's what's going on in your body all the time, naturally. Protein balance. The balance between these 2 processes determines whether muscle mass increases or decreases or stays the same. And all of you are staying the same. That's your problem. That's why you're all complaining. Now, hypertrophy. When muscle protein synthesis is greater than muscle protein breakdown, the net protein balance is positive and muscle hypertrophy growth occurs. So this is for all the people that go, hey man, you need a lot of money to be rich. Yeah. When your income exceeds that whatever, from whatever it is you're making there, your slave wage, $10 an hour. When you're making $100 an hour and $10 an hour, you've exceeded the $10 an hour. You're gonna get a lot richer at 100 than you would making $10 an hour. Okay, dude, it's really fucking simple. So when people say they love money, well then if you love money, then you must love to eat too as well, so you could grow your muscles, your body. But if you don't eat, if you don't exceed that breakdown, you're not going to see any muscle on that frame. It's really simple. They're not lying to you in this report. They're not lying to you. It's money too. It's up there with oxygen, just like everything else. And so is this for muscle. It's up there. Get it? So, yeah. So like it says here, when muscle protein synthesis is greater than the muscle protein breakdown, the net protein balance is positive. The muscle hypertrophy growth occurs. That's when growth occurs, when it's positive, when it's higher than the breakdown. And it has to be like that for an extended period of time. Now, resistance training. Resistance exercise is a powerful stimulus for muscle protein synthesis. It is. I would not say it's not, okay? But it also increases muscle protein breakdown. It does. All right. Nutritional support. To maximize muscle growth, it's crucial to provide the body with the necessary nutrients, not calories. Nutrients, not slave food calories. Especially protein and what? Amino acids. It doesn't say slave food diet. It says protein and amino acids. It doesn't say toxins, oxalates, and all this fucking cocoa pebbles and cereals and crap and all that junk that they feed to horses, okay? That's not for you to eat. To support the increased rate of protein synthesis after exercise, yeah. Duration, and now here's the duration. This is the kicker. It has to be sustained for a long period of time to see that mass on that myofibrillar. If it's not, you're never going to see growth. It's going to always look the same. The duration. While a single bout of resistance exercise can stimulate protein synthesis, sustained muscle growth requires a constant positive protein balance over time, weeks or months, depending. Now, if it's weeks, maybe you just want to go for a couple of weeks and see some muscle growth, and then you stop. But you'll never see any growth if it's not extended for a period of time. I'm not joking. You're not going to see jack shit. If you're constantly in positive nitrogen, negative nitrogen, positive, negative, positive, you're bouncing back and forth, you're never going to see growth. Because now there's a breakdown again, and then there's a buildup, a breakdown, a breakdown, a buildup. And sometimes there's more breakdown, there's breakdown, and then one day there's a buildup, and then there's a breakdown again. So there's more breakdowns than buildups. So you have to keep it positive the whole time. Can you do that? Can you afford that? Can you afford to eat like that? Do you have money to eat like that? If you don't waste your time. That's what I'm trying to help you here. I'm telling you, you are wasting your time going to a gym, exercising the fuck out of yourself and aging yourself. Get it? You're draining the shit out of the life out of yourself. When you're positive nitrogen balance, you're in an anabolic growth state. You've converted the catabolic hormone to an androgen so it doesn't have to compete with the myocytic androgen receptor. That puts you in a, how should I put it, regenerative state. You'll regenerate. You won't look like the fucking mummy that you people are out there. Get it? Like I am longevity. You understand me? You won't look like a fucking mummy, like the life has been sucked out of you, if you can afford to eat like that. If you can afford to eat as much as you want, that means you're successful. And that success will translate to what you look like physically. But guess what? When I look at people and they look like the mummy, they don't look successful. That's why I remember a lady in a government office, she said to me, looking at you, I would have thought you had it made. You want to know why? Because I looked like a fucking beast. Because I could eat as much as I wanted. Because I'm successful. I got money to eat as much as I fucking want. And so that's what I do, okay? I don't want to look like the mummy, bro. Get it? And so I don't have to even work out to look good. I just go and eat. Food and money is everything in this world. It will create everything that you want. That wife, family, car, house, whatever. But if you don't have it, forget it. If you want to make money, I don't know, dude. Go and make money. Put Patreon on your YouTube if you have to. If you have a YouTube channel, whatever you're doing there, you want to be like some exercise guru. Do whatever it takes to get money so that you have money to buy whatever the fuck you want, as much as you can eat, okay? And then people will look at you and say, you look like you have it made. Because guess what? You have it made. They'll see you as having it made. But if they see you skinny and weak and all that, and like deteriorating, they don't see you like you have it made. They see you like the way they see you, a slave. Get it? It's really simple. Just like you see these videos like Gotis, he did one today about long hair. I know that. When I grew up, I knew something was wrong. I always liked my hair long. I saw that as masculine. I saw lots of things as masculine. Eating meat, doing certain sports, doing certain things were masculine to me. I don't know about other people. Didn't like taking showers when I was young because there wasn't a necessity to dry the shit out of myself taking chemical baths all day like everybody else. So taking showers are unnatural all the time, brushing your teeth, all these things. Eating meat is natural. You don't need to brush your teeth because you're not eating the slave food erosion diet that's eroding the fuck out of you. Like crazy Coca-Cola with phosphoric acid drilling holes in your fucking brain and your bones. Get it, bro? So stop doing that. Stop eating the peasant diet that for poor people, Coca-Cola all day. Get rid of that shit. Eat natural food and you'll be healthy and strong. Your senses and your intuition is telling you that. You know that because the eyes don't lie. Here's the old saying my mom once taught me. What the eyes don't see, the heart doesn't hurt. But well, guess what? When the eyes see it, the heart is hurting, bro. When the eyes see, The heart hurts, but what the eyes don't see, the heart never hurts. So who cares, right, if you can't see? But guess what? We can all see. And what we see, our heart starts hurting. Get it? So when you look in the mirror and see yourself like I am longevity, looking 95 at 60, the heart's going to start to hurt big time, broski. And your heart is hurting because you see people driving Ferraris, living the life, eating as much as they want, doing whatever they want because they don't give a shit, because they're successful, they have money, and they could do whatever the fuck they want. But you can't because you're a slave. So you need to get out of the slave mentality, peasant slave mentality. That's all I have to say in that video, man. You understand me? This is how muscle is really built. It isn't built through exercises, running around a field, lifting a heavy weight, or doing any of these fucking things, okay? Walking with a bull is not going to make you big, but the bull's going to get big because he's eating, get it? He's going to get big because he's eating. But the guy's like, well, I carried the bull while he was growing. Yeah, he was growing, but you weren't. See what I mean? You're not going to grow walking with a bull on your back. Get it? You're not going to grow because you're not eating. And you're not eating, you're not going to grow. Your body's not going to grow. And even if you are carrying that bull, you will get some growth. I'm not saying you can't get some growth, but you need to eat a lot to see that growth, like it says here. Get it? You need to be in positive nitrogen balance. I'll see you in the next one. Tell what you think about that. Like, subscribe, support the channel. I hope that helped, man. I don't know if it will, because I'm still going to get crazy, weird comments again, thinking that exercises build muscles.